Obviously, you always wish everything is pretty and pink, but remember, you chose the good life. You chose success. You chose to not be average, right? So if you chose the good life, success, not being average, you're gonna have ups, downs, and then if you're persistent enough, you're gonna have a big up, where it's gonna give you enough cash flow to be okay when you're really down, right? And basically, the only time I didn't have ups and downs financially was when I had a job. I was like this,
No.
Obviously I was always ups and downs with my relationships and the bill collectors, but my income was like this, right?
Yeah.
But what do you have to do when you're trying to find success, or you found success, and things are not going the way you want, Number one is, if you have found success before, you have to go back to the basics. Go back to the basics, okay? What made you become successful in the first place? Okay? What made you become successful in the first place? Was it because you had the right mentors? Was it because it was the right strategy? Was it because you were putting a lot of hours into making it successful, and then once you made millions, then you relax and maybe started drinking and partying and forgetting about what really made you successful? And I always go back to the basics. If what made me $100,000 a month was to pick up the phone, and I would pick up the phone. That's what made me successful in the beginning, right? If what made me successful was Facebook ads, or traffic, I would try to be more involved of what actually made me successful. If what made me successful was to be with masterminds and go to events hungry with my little cup of water so people can help me, I will go to events with no money. I will go to events and sleep with 3 people in one room. And that made me successful. Well, maybe you have to go back to the basics. We'll start doing that again. Start meeting people, start being humble. And if you have not found success yet, and you're down because life is not on your favor, well, you have to understand that all you have to do to become successful is, number one, being persistent. Number two is be with the right group of people. With the right group of people, even if it takes you 2-3 years, you have to be with the right group of people. If you cannot afford to be with the right group of people, you have to find a way to work extra hours so you can save money. Not for vacation, not for going out with chicks, just to put it in your investing fund. Investing. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in the right strategies, the right skill sets, and you have to be persistent. There was a guy today that actually asked me, for advice, because he doesn't have that much money and he wants to learn with a very minimal budget, and And I told him, I had to tell him, you know, the truth is he wanted to do $5 AdSense on Facebook, okay, and try to have the money last for long. And I said, that's stupid. That's stupid. Because at the end, you're still going to spend the $300 that is needed to test the products. You're just dying slowly. You know, it's going to last you 2 weeks to find out that doesn't work, or you want to learn it in 2 days. Oh, but my budget is limited. Well, find the money. Find the money if you want to learn the right skills. Find the money. How do you find the money? Well, you might have to work extra, or you might have to sell for other people. Okay? But you have to fix the money. Hudson, don't touch dogs. Come here. We're going. We're going home. We're going home. Jesus. So you have to find the money. You know, I never went with the mentality of it's not going to work. I'm not going to find the money. I told you, when I joined my first program, I did not have money for ads, but I figured it out once I was inside. Because I forced myself to make that decision. I forced myself to make that decision to find the money. And the best way to do that is to force you to be in a situation that you have to make it work. Okay? Anyways, if you're broke, sell. Learn how to sell. Learn how to sell good stuff that can make you cash fast. Like, for example, today, I sent a wire for $17,000 to one of my guys that sold 2 products. 17 grand commission. Okay? Clean. 2 products. Why? Because this guy has been obsessed with learning how to sell. Okay? And now he's selling the right products for the right people. And now he made 17 grand from the pool selling the right products. Before he met me, he was having some problems finding the right products and the right people. And he had $500 to his name. Okay? And I met him maybe 2 months ago. 2 months ago. But he already had the skill sets. He was just going through a hard time. Okay? Today, he made 17 grand. Not to mention that 3 weeks ago, I paid him $10,000. So he's made $27,000 in 30 days with me selling. Cash, not revenue. Profit. $27,000 in 1 month. Okay? So you're not gonna tell me that there is no abundance of money. Your problem is you are in the wrong circle. You're in the wrong circle. You have to get your circle right. You have to get your circle right. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. I don't care if you have to clean the house of the mentor. I don't care if you have to wash their car for 2 years. But you have to get in the right circle. Okay, someone just called me right now that was on Ty Lopez round table, okay? And I asked him, how much you spend on that round table for 1 day with Ty Lopez? 1 day. $10,000. And I was like, oh my God, $10,000. I mean, we coached for a year for $10,000. He said, yes, but the people around that table were millionaires. And everybody had so much experience in business. And in my case, I had 2 $30 million businesses. It's worth it. That guy invested $10,000 for 1 day with the right circle. Obviously, you're not there yet. So don't be stupid to spend $10,000 for one day if you don't have $1 million business, right? In my case, for me, yes, it will be amazing. In fact, I had to go to that round table for $10,000 because in my situation, it's going to benefit me for sure to be with the right people and be around people that he hangs out with. You know, he knows people of power. So anyways, get your circle right or get your sales skill right, but fix that circle ASAP. And if things are not going the right way for you, okay, go back to the basics. Go back to being humble. Go back to running campaigns. Go back to going to those events. Super humble and trying to meet people. Be more humble. Be more humble. And you can make it back the same way you got up there at one point. Okay? Anyways, the right people, that's your goal. Write down every day, twice a day, I'm going to be with the right people. I'm going to be with the right people. And life will bring you the right people. Peace.